Welcome back, guys, CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about a Bittensor updates with my customer set. Let's dive in. Guys, you remember the main video about a Bittensor I posted before listing on Binance, and exactly after listing on Binance I mentioned unfortunately, Binance listing, it's usually playing out like sell news. And we dump it, and I mark that zone where we can stop. And it was exactly that gap. So we found the support exactly at equilibrium of monthly favorable gap. So let's hide the FIB, that one. And this was a 1 monthly gap. This was a listing on Binance, and we collapsed it down exactly to equilibrium like $165. We sweep it, so this liquidity already done. A full fill of that gap, it's 88. Technically, I don't think so. We will drop now to $88. I think we will drop later in the next bear market. Of course, we just work with possibilities, and it's possible to see something like this one. We can't know, right? But technically, we already fill at the 50% of monthly gap. In the future, yes, we will most likely will drop to fulfill of that gap, and maybe it will be the main support for the next bull run. So technically, here weekly time frame, when you see some order flow like this one on a weekly time frame, on a daily time frame, anyway, sooner or later we come back and sweep all that stop losses where people leave it over than that candle. So technically, yes, we can hide this gap. And you remember that FIB, so we mark it the zones, so impulse correction to 0.5 level FIB, 27 block, and minus 0.0661. Base it even on this FIB, we come back to 61 level by FIB. So everything okay, right? Next step, it's definitely will be the new all-time high for Bittensor, and I truly believe AI sector will perform once again. So this is not an end of a bull run for that token. I mentioned even the before listing on Binance, together with the FAT AI, with the render, with Ocean, that token can perform pretty well during this bull run. And what you have to do is just mark your entry, mark your exit. So it's really important, guys. Now let's take a look. If this was the end of correction, we can take a look the potential targets. So the next target can be here 1.61, 1,100 and 1,700. So of course it's only up to you where to fix profit, but guys, be careful, because this token since made somewhere 3 already made 2,500% gains on the max. So it was a accumulation stage and the pump all AI sector, right? So you remember that one. And we talk about the main targets. So it's in average, the altcoins pump during the altcoin season like 3, 5, 10,000% gains. So it's more than okay, gains for the altcoin season. So the people who waiting some like 2,000, 5,000 per coin, it's okay, to dream about that, but you have to build a strategy how to fix profit. This is the same story like you have to build a strategy how to accumulate step by step. You have to build the levels where you would like to fix step by step, so you will not end the bull run, sideline it. So that's the point, right? So you're not stuck in talking for the next bear market, because it's pretty tough. So technically, congrats everybody who took a risk and accumulated exactly or add a limit order exactly at equilibrium of monthly gap. So the higher time frame, the stronger level. And now you gotta like pump 248%. If you're not sure about that token, or you invest too much the money what you need for a living, you made a mistake, now you can easily withdraw initial deposit. So it will be not a mistake. So you made a good profit in a few weeks, right? Maybe in 1 month, 248%. So here in 1 month, it was like 161. You just withdraw initial deposit, leave free coins, zero risk, absolutely zero risk. So just in case. And the next step, of course, it's $777 per token. So let's mark this like target. Locally, yes, of course, we can see the pullback. So this is a monthly candle, but if we go to weekly time frame, so this is a beginning of this week, right? And technically, this is not a gap because maybe we'll end this week like this one. It will be the perfect scenario, basically. That's why let's go to daily time frame. Here, now we format the order flow on the daily. And I would like to show you with my customer set what we else do now, especially on that time frame. So yes, it's more than real to see some small pullback like this one, some consolidation and going higher. Negative scenario, of course, if we'll see something like to fulfill. I don't think so. We'll drop to $88 to fulfill. So basically all main liquidity, we already grabbed it with this week candle. Yes, we got that order flow on the daily, but guys, not necessary. So all gaps should be filled immediately, right? So we can come back and close that gaps after 3 years. You can open the chart of altcoins since zone 20, zone 21. The main gaps what we'll live at on the monthly time frame, on a weekly time frame, we come back and close in zone 23. So that's a point. Distribution, we format that on ADZ on a weekly time frame and a market. The Binance listing, it's a sell news. We format the big divergency. It's basically the bearish sign. And technically since June, we are in accumulation. That's the point. So everything okay. There is no divergences on the ADZ, right, on a weekly time frame. So everything okay. That's why we go into monthly time frame. Here, this is not a distribution zone, something like a crazy distribution zone. No, this is just in the middle. So we still got a huge potential for the upside. That's the point. So daily time frame, of course, this is signs of some fixed local profit. So here, this is accumulation, this time period. This is accumulation on ADZ. Here's a distribution and signals local distribution. So it's okay to fix some profit. Yes, we can trade long-term period in that range, but just be careful. Locally, if Bitcoin will move to 59, for example, by end of September, 60K, yes, we can see the pullback on altcoins. Also, market mood, also it was a sign of listing on Binance. It was a top for local top for Bittensor. Then we drop it down on the weekly time frame. And since June till September, beginning of September, it was a hope zone. Now we pump it 250%. Now we once again in euphoria zone. But it's basically not a like crazy euphoria. So this is more like trill. All right, daily time frame. Of course, it's yes, it's madness. It's definitely madness. So this was a less drop. That one, it was a capitulation. Here, the gray zone and pump. So this is not accumulation zone, definitely. Just in case, guys. So locally, I would like to see the pullback. Money power. Take a look the weekly time frame. Here's a money outflow. At the top, it was money outflow. Here was a money inflow. 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row, we got a money inflow during the June. Money inflow. Not exactly at the bottom, right? So take a look. This was a sweep of liquidity, but the main accumulation being here. So 243, 252, 197. Then, of course, we dump it to 162, but now we pump. So in average, the big whales who accumulated in average like 240, they profit 139%. So they can easily withdraw initial deposit. Daily time frame, guys, take a look. Why do I think so? We will see the pullback. Here was a money outflow. We dump it. Here was a money inflow. Now we get the same story, money outflow. So just be careful locally. Globally, of course, guys, I think sooner or later we will see the new all-time high, but not now. Buy signals on that dip in June. Now we got to take profit. No signal to sell yet, but anyway, we can see the pullback. Also, weekly time frame. Here's a Binance listing sell, drop, buy back. No signal to sell. So globally, yes, of course, we can see and we will see the new all-time high for the Bittensor. Weekly time frame, no data for take profit. Let's go to daily time frame. Here we trade again over the exit line. So it's not a bullish signal, guys. Locally, of course. A 12-hour time frame, here was a test of buy line. Daily time frame, take a look. We tested a fundamental wall of the token, and drop it down. So the local pullback can be, I would like to see this buy line like this one, and few days we can drop to, I don't know, maybe to 340 or 300. Right, it's going to be the perfect scenario, so we can see. So that's it, guys. All zones I showed you before, so you can open the previous videos, just find all videos by ticker, on Telegram channel. You'll understand the logic of the price movement for Bittensor. If you would like to trade with my customer reset, what I showed you in this video, just write me DM, subscribe, channel, hit the like button, the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.